The following statements are purely my opinion. I believe that technology is the weapon of our enemies. A lot of people believe that they're going to one day shut off all of the electricity, turn off all the power, and force people to go back to how they used to live, going back out into the woods, foraging for food. I believe this is a nonsensical belief, and I don't mean any offense to anyone who believes this or who holds this thought process. But the reality is, I believe that the infrastructure and effort put into these networks and these systems, they're not designed to simply be turned off. The reality is it's all designed to be controlled. It's designed, in my opinion, to control every aspect of your life. If you look at how they're switching over currencies now to digital-based currencies, where money can be just numbers on a screen, and how all these so-called towers just go up everywhere out of nowhere. This isn't being done for no reason. Yes, we are seeing more homeless people. Yes, it does look like the system is collapsing in on itself. Now, is this by design or is this something else happening? To tell you the truth, I don't really know. But what I do know is I don't think that this system is designed for us to one day no longer have it. It's designed to keep us completely reliant on it. Because the reason why they're telling people if you don't do this, you have to stop working or you have to get out is because I don't believe it's even a test. What I believe is it's a gauntlet basically being thrown, where you have one side saying, hey, this is our world. If you choose to participate in it, then you have to become a part of it. And this is what you have to do. You have to wear your mask and you have to inject yourself with poison. And it's basically a line has been drawn in the sand. And one side is technology. Technology is one of the most heavily propagandized things we've ever seen. If you look at all of the Marvel films, specifically the Iron Man films, they market technology as if it's some great, amazing thing. You know, you got this guy flying around in this iron suit fighting evildoers, and at the same time, he looks like he could be a closet homosexual or very possibly a transgender himself. And, he's out here very eccentric, very flamboyant hand gestures, prancing around with his chest like he's supposed to have lady parts on it. And he's marketed this way for a very specific reason. It's designed to make you not only see the technology, but to make you believe that odd lifestyles are also cool. You know, it's the thing to have. And him having all this technology is essentially his power. He's extremely wealthy and he's extremely technologically advanced. You know, same thing with Batman. Batman was a rudimentary character. If you look at the first couple of Batman comics, he didn't really have all the gadgets that he has nowadays. Now he's out here and he's basically a walking armory. What we're seeing is the pushing of the ultimate agenda. And the agenda is to be reliant on this system. For those of us that believe that, it'll one day be taken away, I would pose to you this. The closest way for you to get to the Most High or to true peace is to go out into nature, to go sleep in nature, to get away from all this stuff, all the city, the hustle and bustle, the noise, the smog, the people, and go out into nature And that will realign you. And that is what I believe they don't want. They've gone to great lengths to destroy nature, to destroy your desire to go out there and see what's really going on, and to see that there are no food farms. The meat that you're eating, who knows where it's coming from? You know, who knows? I certainly don't know, because it's like there's a lot of open fields and just miles upon miles upon miles of land that is completely unused. It's just out there, just sitting. And you got all these people huddled into cities like sardines, basically, sardines in a can. And that, I believe, is by design. They have written papers saying that their true design for their grand plan is to have everybody who's alive live in a city, and they have so many square feet of living space, and that's where they live their entire lives, in these little, microcosm apartments, these little efficiencies, and to have everybody who exists live like that. No more getting back out to nature. Their whole plan is to separate you from nature, to separate you from reality, and to put you into a world of technology. And this is what they have said. This is what I believe they're trying to do. With the whole cryptocurrency aspect of it, I think that's why we're seeing a lot of what we're seeing. That's why something called Bitcoin is worth, over 50K. It's because this is what they want. They want a digital world, a video game world. They want you to live the whole world where, the Most High is not in control, where they're in control. And they want you to be in fear. And that's how they want you to do it, because you're really only supposed to fear the Most High, but they want you to be in fear of the police, fear of the IRS, fear of dogs, fear of cat hair, fear of lions, fear of all this stuff that you can easily fight. You can fight it down if you had to, but you won't be able to because you're living in fear of it. I believe that their true weapon is technology, and the way it's gonna be implemented is through the usage of cities. And cities, believe it or not, is a form of technology. The concept of a city is technology. There used to be villages. There used to be huts, igloos. But the adoption of the technology known as cities paved the way to the road that we're headed down right now. And everybody who's listening to me and you're hearing me, you're either using a cell phone or you're using a computer, possibly both. The reality is, it's designed for you to live through those devices. Those devices are meant to control you. Most people can't function throughout the day if they don't have their cell phone with them. And it's designed to be that way. It's not designed for you to go back out into nature, because that will undo all this work that they've done. Now, all this is just my opinion. I know it's kind of a contrarian to the contrarian view, but I would urge you all to consider it. Peace.